What's up, guys? Kilowatt RC, we're back at it. Today's video, we're going to be doing some soldering. Everyone always asks me, what solder station am I using? It's a cheap $45 station, Home Depot. It's real old, and see it's all melted and it's been through a lot. You see the tip on here. This tip is pretty much done. But it still works. It's an old station. Okay. Today I got another Weller from Home Depot, 10 watt to 60 watt. Cost me $45. Not bad at all. This one's a 40 watt. This one's supposed to be a little bit more powerful than the new one. Let's see what it's talking about. All right, so you saw the price. I haven't opened this up yet. Comes with one tip. Now it does have a plug, so you can actually change your iron, 80 watt max. Like I said, it comes with one tip. That's cool. Home Depot sells replacement tips. That's actually one of my favorite tips right there. Alright, you can just plug this directly into the wall, not a big deal, or this. So we're just gonna hook this up and see what it does, how it works out today. Okay, she's on now. She also has a knob on it. We're gonna crank her up, put her on max. Measure the temperature in a minute. Just go ahead and add some water on the sponge. There you go. The sponge got bigger. Alright, well, in the meanwhile, you saw that 170 something degrees. Cool, whatever that means. We'll figure that out later. We got this battery here, Onyx 4S 9500. We're gonna put our QS8 connector on. Let's go ahead and remove the bullets off of here. You guys know the routine. Be very, very careful. You just never know what could happen. This stuff is so dangerous. Just gonna use a torch to remove this. There's a bullet. Guess we can re-tin that a little bit, make that look pretty. Why not? We got a brand new iron. So here's the iron's first new try. Clean it off with a sponge. So let's see how she does. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's nice. Yeah. I like it. I'm gonna add a little bit more tin on here. To me, the more tin, the better. Oh yeah. So when you guys ask me what solder station I'm using, this is what I'm using. This is my new baby. It's $45. You saw, and she's doing good. This is like a dream right here. I mean, because you saw what I was using, and it did the job good. I mean, I always soldered 6 gauge, 7 gauge, 8 gauge. Never had an issue with that old one. But this is just nice. All right, so we got that thing tinned up. So I guess we can start putting it in the what's it called now? Why not? Make sure we get the right side. There goes nothing. Oh yeah, that's pretty beautiful. That's nice. She gets right up in there. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. She gets up in there real good and quick. No complaints. Let's get this joint all. I mean, like, this is just like night and day difference, man. New iron. The tips, to me, the tips are the thing, man. Tips go bad and you gotta constantly shave them down. But this one's pretty high powered. I like how hot she gets. This is nice. You don't want to leave it too hot, because then the wire will fall out. So just want to pause in between, let it cool down. You can reheat everything up again if you need to. It's the cool thing about solder, man. You can always fix whatever you mess up, you know? I'd rather just fix it instead of just letting something slide that shouldn't slide. So we got that part in. It looks pretty good. Yeah, she's in there pretty good. So now we can do the negative side. We'll temporarily put the cap over because we don't want to short nothing. And let's prepare the other side. Let's make sure it's long enough. Might need to cut it shorter. Yeah, we'll have to just cut this one. Might as well. That's good enough. I'll take it. So we'll get this thing prepped, and then we'll tin her out. Alright, so let's get this thing tinned up. And we gotta make sure to put her end cap through the wire. You guys see me solder a million times. I'm just showing you my thoughts with this solder station, and so far everything's looking good. No complaints. This is a nice solder station for $45. They got one that's 70 watts at Home Depot, and it costs $99. I mean, this one to me, it just seems legit. So you carefully want to get this through. You know, you don't want to short nothing. Get that in there. Now what I like to do is I like to add some tape in between. That way it doesn't short out, blow up the battery. So let's go ahead and add some tape. See that? Just add some tape. So let's go ahead and get this thing seated in here pretty good. Let her cool down. She gets hot. That's the old thing about this iron. People always ask me, what solder station you using? Well, there you go. This is what I'm using now. You guys watch me use it for the first time. You watch me unpack it. I show you the price. So this is what I'm using now. And she definitely gets hot pretty quick. I like to let her cool down before I add more tin. If you get it too hot, what's gonna happen? Wire's gonna pop out every single time. Let her cool down. You'll see it. She'll get dull. She'll be shiny when she's about to fall out, and then when she's good, she'll get dull. All right, so that's the last tape. Clean this iron off. Turn off the station. See how hot that thing was. 329 degrees. She's cooling down now. That's at 289. She works, right? Let's get on our cap. Sometimes the cap can be hard to put on. A lot of people complain about that with the QS8s. How hard the cap is to put on. There we go. So I can't get her on, so what I do is I get some heat shrink. That's better. Yeah, so that's what you do when the cap doesn't go on all the way. 3 more batteries to do, but I'm not gonna do that today. Something that's very important, you must always check the resistance of the battery. Very important. A lot of people don't do it. I don't know what their deal is, why they're not doing it. Maybe they're unaware of the risk of not knowing the battery resistance, but it's something I check every time I hook the battery up to the charger. Always check the resistance. You just gotta check it. All right, 1.5, 1.6 across the board, so we're okay. That's the old station, you know, worked for years, 40 watt. Now we got this new 60 watt station, $45. Put your tips up here, got a nice little holder. I mean, come on, it's a good deal. It's a very, very good deal. $45, you don't need some crazy fancy. You don't need all that. You know what I mean? Shop smart. But hey, sometimes you want something really good, man. Go ahead and get it. Do you need it? You might not need it, but you might want it. So that's the thing. If you want something, you want something. So yeah, did this battery. Use this new, what's it called? solder iron welder. Did good. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.